Good afternoon and welcome back to the Goon Multiplayer Spectacular. This is currently the second match between ScotchDK as the Fukuhara Taira and Sydin as the Kubota Fujiwara. As you can see, Scotch has bought an army consisting of 2 Naginata Warrior Monks, 3 Sword Attendants, and his Naginata Warrior Monk Hero, and 1 Nagi Levy, 1 Nagi Attendant, and Mounted Naginata. While on the other side here, Sydin has bought an army of elite units, 3 Foot Samurai, 1 Sword Attendant, 2 Nagi Levy, and 2 Naginata Warrior Monks in addition to his Tetsubo. So, as you can all see, this map is got a lot of terrain happening here, and we can already see very aggressive action at the start here, with Sydin attacking Scotch's mounted Naginata quite aggressively, and in fact, we're going to see some good early skirmishing. The Naginata Levy of Sydin's are going to take the Archery Dojo pretty much uncontested, it looks like, although these Naginata Levy of Scotch's are going to take Sword Dojo relatively uncontested, as well as the Shrine. So at the moment, it's not looking too good for Sydin, as he's being harassed quite heavily and is not going to have the building majority, which is unfortunate. Nevertheless, we'll see how that all turns out. These mounted Naginata, there's a lot of disarray going on here as Sydin's trying to save his general, but these mounted Naginata won't hold too long. Now, against these 3 units of Foot Samurai, these Naginata attendants will not be able to hold the Shrine. There's simply no way they're going to be able to do that. They just, look at them, they're getting absolutely shredded. Foot Samurai are devastating if you let them do their thing, and this is a scenario in which they can do their thing. The Shrine has, however, already been captured, and with no units there, Sydin really needs to get his Sword Attendants into the zone, capturing that as soon as possible, just to push these Nagi Attendants off. Now we can see that there's engagement has happened in the center here. Sword Dojo has been taken with the Levy fighting each other, and the Archery Dojo has been captured. So currently, these Foot Samurai, devastatingly effective, but you can look at the matchup difference here. 7 morale, 5 melee attack versus 4 morale, 3 melee attack, and these are for equal skilled Levy. So Sydin's really in a fair bit of trouble in this center line here with Scotch. Scotch has the grind firepower necessary to do what needs to be done, and his Nagi attendants have been absolutely slaughtered by the Foot Samurai. Now, these Levy are definitely going to rout. They're just simply under too much pressure with no defense, although we have popped an Inspire on them, and that evens the playing field a little bit in that fight, although not as much as you would think. The use of the Sword Attendants to capture the Shrine is an interesting choice, primarily because you're probably better off to have a Foot Samurai unit on the edge here, because you could still force the engagement inside the shooting range, and so they could still be able to contribute something. But nevertheless, taking the Shrine is going to be critical for this fight. The question is, will the Shrine be able to be taken in time for it to make a difference, or will the combined bonus of the Sword Dojo and the Shrine push Sydin out and even this match up back to 1-1? His Levy, they're in real trouble here, and it looks like we've just got a straight grind fight. The Tetsubo Warrior Monk Hero is doing reasonably well with the Nagi Monks, and against opposing Naginata Warrior Monks, so we've got a quality fight there, but there's just a lot of numbers on Scotch's side. Scotch really does have the numbers, and his veterancy units, his elite units are still looking in pretty good shape, so it'll be interesting to see. We'll notice the Shrine is still held by Scotch, and we've got generals playing. We've got a rally already. First to pop rally is usually the person who loses, but both sides have popped rally, so right now it's still anyone's game. With the Foot Samurai being deployed into melee combat to try to shore up the edge, we'll see what's happening now. At this point, I know the Naginata Warrior Monks are getting shot at by these Foot Samurai, but really he should be putting pressure on Scotch's general, because with 85 reload skill and 60 accuracy, they could be absolutely slaughtering these generals' bodyguard quite effectively, given that it's a very gentle sort of an angle. Nevertheless, with these forces coming up on the side, things are starting to look really bad for Sydin. Scotch appears to have the edge here, and it's generally working in his favour with the Sword Attendants, and in fact the Naginata Warrior Monk unit in amongst his general. and not to mention into the rear of these foot samurai with these sword attendants coming up. But morale has improved. The shrine has in fact just been captured by Sydin, and his sword attendants are coming back in. Will this be enough? Will this be enough to swing the battle the other way? We've got Hold Firm. We haven't seen that very often in this tournament. And the extra melee defense given, not to mention the fact it makes the units unbreakable for the duration, could very well spell the end of Sydin in this particular fight. The sword attendants with Banzai, they're not going to be worried about morale. They're going to be absolutely going hell for leather to win. But Hold Firm's worn off, but still, maybe that's going to be enough. But the sword attendants have come in from the side here and added real pressure to this flank. The Naginata warrior monks don't like this added pressure, but the Naginata warrior monks on the there they go. Sydin's Naginata warrior monks have got the hell out of dodge, and Scotch still has his. So it's still anyone's game, absolutely neck and neck. 23 exhausted Naginata warrior monks, 8 Tetsubo hero, 36 foot sam. So maybe a unit of foot sam, a unit of sword attendant. And there's still the Naginata warrior monk hero doing amazing things there. 15 men left in the unit, 72 sword attendants, but it's wavering, it's still anyone's game. Will Scotch have the numbers to take Sydin with the extra pressure, or will Sydin manage to hold on courtesy of the shrine? This is very, very close. It's looking like it's swinging ever so slowly towards Sydin, but then all of a sudden, we have wavering as Tetsubo and his foot samurai are worried. Nevertheless, Scotch's Naginata warrior monks have got the hell out of dodge, and these sword attendants are also not looking too good. Everyone looks to have burnt all the cooldowns they have, so now it is just a simple spray and pray fight. It's just who manages to hold their nerve the longest will be determined the winner. And right now, it's looking like it might be Sydin. Scotch's units wavering, but come good, and now all of a sudden the wavering's back up, and they're gone! The foot samurai unit is gone. There's only one foot samurai, one sword attendant left versus one sword attendant and one Naginata warrior monk hero. Generals apiece. It is absolutely neck and neck. Everyone is exhausted. I can't pick this. I've got no idea. And the general is thrown in. Scotch throws his general in to put a little bit of extra pressure on. Just maybe that will be enough to break it. And it is. It is enough to break the sword attendants and the foot samurai wavering. It could be it. It could be it. Looks like Scotch is going to be the winner here with extra pressure. Just that little bit more. It's fantastic. Now, the question is, can he capitalize? Can he capitalize and finish this? Or will I don't see how Sydin could possibly pull this out. His general's under pressure from the Naginata warrior monk hero, who's doing good things. These foot samurai, they're low. Sword attendants, 25 foot samurai to 22 sword attendants, 5 navy. Maybe he doesn't have it. Oh god, double wavering. Oh no, and they've gone. They've gone. Will the monks hold? The monks probably won't hold. I don't know. They're gone too. Oh my goodness, Sydin has come from behind to win. How on earth did that happen? How on earth? Wait, we've got 30 units there. 10, no, they're definitely not going to win from that. With an Inspire and a Rally Up, that's going to seal the deal. What a fantastic match. The semi-final. That is the closest match I have seen. Sydin and Scotch played magnificently, both with excellent maneuvering, excellent use of the terrain, and just what a fight. That was absolutely down to the wire. The tiniest thing could have changed it either way. Complete coin flip at the end as to who was going to win. Fantastic fighting, absolutely brilliant, and, well, it looks like Sydin goes through to the grand final to face off against Yukitsu, which should be a Clash of Titans Mark II. These two have already fought before and Yukitsu came out on top, but will it happen the same way twice? We'll have to find out next time. Scotch, fantastic fighting. Third place is a magnificent position to get, and there's really no shame in losing to players of this caliber. You were a standout player, and I'm damn impressed. Thank you, everyone, for participating in the tournament, and I will see you for the novelty third match, and then, after that, the grand final. Catch you later.